Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here at Y Caliber, and we are playing Dragon Age Inquisition, the Jaws of Hakkon DLC. Hakkon? I assume. Well, it looks like we have some new events on the table. Shall we check the other side as well?
Do you ever wonder what lies at the edges of the map, past the seas?
No.
I think we have enough to worry about on this continent. Of course, but...
But? Let's see here. Looks like there are some details to do.
Inquisitor.
Some missions that we can send our folks out on while we're getting ready for this one. Those across the sea. Oof, 3 hours. Well, alright. Off you go, Liliana. Those
Inquisitor.
across the sea. And what about this one? Stop war between Navarra and Tevinter. Well, we don't want a war on our northern borders. Huh.
If you squint, Lake Callanhad is shaped like a bunny.
Perhaps we should take a... Oh, I think I see it.
Of course you do. Now then, Frostback Basin. To Ambassador Josephine Montillier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Connections. Connect us to it with your connecting power. Angry Avar. Okay, well, I'd love to get some old buckles, quite honestly. It seems like my bag. Yes, Solus is mysteriously gone. Let's get the iron bowl out. Arf indeed, Sokka. Arf indeed. We'll take Sarah. Who else shall we bring to investigate history? We'll just take Cassandra. The usual suspects, I think, will be good for exploring. Sokka, come on, not now. The Frostback Basin. Yeah, I know, there's probably someone walking by 2 kilometers away. Yeah, you tell him. 2 kilometers is too close. Yeah, I hear you. Too close by far. Seriously, that's... What do they think they're doing? I think he's okay.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
Thanks.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
In
I
that
came on
outfit?
an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Is it inside that dimensional pocket you seem to be keeping in your chest that your pauldrons keep disappearing into?
It's not that I'm not excited about this, but why are we excited about this?
Hear me out, Your Worship. This find will have value both historical and practical. Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Navarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
Wow.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
All right.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon.
That's the name of
There's
this DLC.
also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon.
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner.
Nice.
He can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo.
I don't want to do
The
that.
stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
You know, like on...
The commander would never go for it. He's too dignified.
You mean uptight? Sorry. Don't tell him I said that.
It's the same thing.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montilier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just... I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
Alright, if you say so. I mean, I think we're pretty safe now.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they?
They are.
I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders.
Awesome.
Oh, I like the way she thinks. We should keep her around. For mayhem.
Yes! Mayhem!
All right. Get it out of your system.
Mayhem!
Oh, God.
It's funny how a word loses its meaning when you say it enough times.
Oh, Iron Bull. Alright. We'll talk later.
We'll continue this another time.
Goodbye, then.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. There's our potion table. There you are, potion table. Potion me up. What else have we got here? Iron Bull! There we go. Huh? Alright, I completed a quest. Somehow. Any requisitions here yet? Nothing I really want to do. I mean, I've got tons of power, so we're probably okay there. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Leave it. I remember all the buttons. I've got a whole point to spend. Man, may as well be unstoppable. So I've got all this stuff going on. Ba-dum-bum. Nothing I'm actually using there. Ba-dum-bum. That stuff's deadly form. Yeah, I'm not going to be using Dragon Rage anytime soon. After what happened the last time I let him use that. And we're not actually using Thumpity Thump Thump, so I guess we can pass on that. It would be nice to get one of these, so I guess we'll get Charging Bull even if we're not going to use it. I'm so sure Sarah has something more useful for us to grab. Right? Right, Sarah? May as well upgrade stealth. We never did. And... boop. Okay, so... you are using that, so we should perhaps upgrade it. But there's also this. which I keep not getting, even though I want it. Alright, on with the story. Nice trees. Nice birds. This reminds me of somewhere we've already been. Towards the end of the game. You know. Oh my god, stop it. You know, jungle lore. Oops, something to read. What do we got? Apples. Apples to apples, oranges to oranges. These are the days of our lives. Property of Colette. Learn to fence. Field work indeed. Looks like there's more stuff down here that we should not neglect to pilfer from our own troops. That just wouldn't do, would it? I mean, that lamb's wool is vital to my personal needs as Inquisitor.
You've heard about Jace.
I have.
Ah, hello. A neatly penned note. I am not talking to it for you. Alright, let's find some more notes and stuff. As we used to do last month. Sorry, Professor, I'm here to steal all your stuff. Even though I really don't need it. Okay. Oh. A mysterious lady mage. Goodness me. I wonder what a Meriden was really like. Oh, you don't know that. That's true.
The veil is wobbly here.
I was going with spicy.
What? Let me check. Sensing... Sensey... Definitely wobbly.
Well, can't argue with
Lady
that.
I mean, Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
Hey, Cass.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and, of course, ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter.
You look like a bunny.
Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Really? The buckles? The buckles broke the case.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While
Clearly.
this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
Oh, God. High five.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
Good.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
Really?
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
Well, you never know, they might.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
Fair enough.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers.
With luck.
Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Fair. Alright, let's find a way to get to the island, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. A letter to Harding. Okay. Oh, it's a child. It's her mom. I was kind of creeped out for a minute. Turnip goat stew. Delicious. Alright. Until you realize it's from her mom, it's a little stalkerish. Just a little stalkeroony going on there, but I'm sure it's fine. You guys having fun up here? Now then, which way shall we go? There's a fade rift. We haven't closed one of those off for a while. Crah! Crah! Wonder what kind of resources are out here. Also, what's that? Is there a treehouse up here? Why didn't you tell me about the treehouse? Nobody told me there's a treehouse here, man. Ah. Hey. Sweet treehouse, bro. No? Okay, well, I think it's a sweet treehouse. Whatever anyone else says, they're wrong, because it's the best treehouse I've seen yet in this game. Even if there's not actually a house on it. So, you know, sometimes you need to be liberal with your definitions. Ah. So it's mostly north that we need to go, not along here. But I do love to explore, so perhaps coming along... so they have spindleweed out here. Perhaps coming along the coast will help us find our way to this mysterious island. Arbor Blessing, and what do we got here? Oh, Everite. I'm always down for some Everite. Is this the island to which we need to get? Because I'm here now. I made it. I did it, guys.
Your worship?
Yeah, I made it to the island. What do you think of that? I'm pretty impressed with myself. You know, we solved that problem. Lickety-split. What are you? A Gurgut. Alright, I forgot I changed that. Hey. I'll just take that. Yeah, sorry, little dude, but you mess with the bull, you get the horns. What's going on over here? Oh, more shenanigans. Leroy! Useful stuff that we're doing. Hey, an ammonite. I love ammonites. These guys are pretty tough, though. I mean, all things considered. They seem to know what they are doing. Well, that's 2 down now, really. If we're being... Whoa! What?
Next!
What just happened there? Excuse me, Cass, can you explain what the deal was? Oh, no. That's okay, we have 12. We do have 12, I mean, there's that. What's glowing at me up here? Oh, just Arbor Blessing. Okay, so... looks like there's a landmark here, so that's a positive. Oh, a giant, of course. I'm just going to claim this landmark. Don't mind us. Tale of Hryngnar, Ice Troll. Stay unseen from Ice Troll Hryngnar. Glacier strength in giant form. None but fools will fight the winter battle beyond the icy storm. Dead to dreams as dwarves below us, wrath of frost and winter's death. Blades are blunted, battle broke on hide whose chill can frost the breath. Hryngnar, Ice Troll, winter's seizing. Speaking of which... I'm gonna be back here. I was planning to be back here. That didn't quite work out as intended there. Neither did that. All right. Well, giants, you know. Hey, you turned away. That's clearly you turned away there. No. No. Oh. I was hoping someone would be able to get its attention. Okay. All right. You better move. Oh, goodness. Oh, He didn't like that. Did not like that. Okay, just... Stop screwing around. There we go. Sarah! There you go. Out of the way, Sarah. Oh. You knocked me into a very uncomfortable position here. Are we going to... Yeah, I didn't need that from you, thanks. Ow. Oof, everybody's at low health. You come back here now. Oh, great. Now you've dragged now you've dragged these things into the fight. Why don't you fight the giant instead of bothering us? Not quite. Jeepers creepers. Enough. Enough. I've had enough of you, sir. Would you die? Where are you going, Adar? Heavens! Goodness gracious me. Who would have known? Well, I guess we would know, because the giants always tend to be more terrifying than everyone else. Hakkon's Wrath. Unique bow. That's some pretty decent stuff. I know I'm just sort of abandoning the rest of my team here, but looks like they've got it well in hand. We got this. Oh, Sarah, who did you drag into this nonsense now? Well, we're continuing our important work of depopulating all of the endangered species of the area. So I hope that we're happy about that. Okay, leave those things alone. Let's go check out this ice giant's lair. Seems pretty sweet as far as lairs go, if you ask me. Hryngnar! Hryngnar hate boat! Who's this? Silken nethercloth. Seems like it's pretty nice, whatever it is. was kind of hoping there'd be more stuff here, but I suppose some nether cloth from a nether's is pretty good too. Alright, well, I'm going to pop back and refill all my potions, because holy crap. And the next episode, we'll continue trying to find a way out to the island. So until then, all the best.